Hey guys, Pedguin here, and today I'm going to be bringing you the newest building competition with some fantastic prizes. Alrighty, so if you become first in this competition, you will get Skeletron, and as you can see, it's the massive version, the big old fantastic that you can win. And if you get second or third, you can get these smaller plushies like the Eye of Cthulhu or any of them that are lined up there. There's some fantastic ones that you can win, so I hope you guys enter this competition. Alrighty, so what is the building competition theme? This, that, and the other. This is a 2-week-long competition. We're putting a lot of effort into this one. That's why we're giving out some big prizes and stuff like that, because I want you guys to enter, because we've almost got the server finished. Everyone's excited for the server. The server's almost finished, and we want to get some races for the competition. So if you guys think you can make some races for the server, make sure you enter this competition. Or if you know anyone or anything like that, you can work as a team. We'll only be giving one prize out if you work as a team. So if 2 people work on a build, then you'll win 1 prize. If like 3 of you, etc, etc, you can work as a team, but just remember there's 1 prize for each position on each map, etc, etc. So the theme is just races, just straight up races. It can be a mount race, it can be a bunny race, it can be a spaceship race, it can be a pig run race, it can be you can use any mechanics in the game you want. It can be a portal gun race, it can be a freaking, I don't know, just try and use the creativity and try and think outside the box as well, because you may think, I want to make a portal map, but maybe 100 other people are going to make portal maps. Maybe I'll just make a bunny race, or maybe this race, or maybe a hook race, or maybe a foot race, or just a parkour race. Like, there's so many ideas you can come up with. So before we go into the competition results of last week's competition, I want you guys to think whilst you're looking at these results, and think, what could I build? What could I do? You can use T-Edit, you can make it in-game, you can do whatever you want. So, I'm going to let you guys ponder that. And in the description is the link down to the thread. If you need any more details, if you need any advice, if you need anything, you can just go over to the forums and check it out there. So, without further ado, here are the competition results, and make sure you check out the thread down below. See you guys there. 1 second, just moving things around. Alright. So, shall we get down to the business?
Sure.
Alright, I'll bring them up on the screen. So, the first one we've got is by Oh Dear.
What?
Oh dear.
I think you said oh dear.
It's pretty good. I'm not gonna say oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear, with an I.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's take a look at this. We've already judged these, by the way, guys. We've already judged all of these, and we're just going to be going through them all, give you our opinions, and the last 3 are going to be the top 3, essentially.
Yeah. Just a quick overview.
Yeah.
We'll probably end up talking for too long, but sure.
Yeah, yeah. That's usually what happens, right? But yeah, what do you guys think of this build?
It's alright. It's pretty. Well, the shape is quite good. I like the towers at the sides. But
Yeah.
there's nothing too bad about it, but then there's nothing too special about it either.
Yeah.
You could use more background walls,
Yeah.
like different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rooms do feel kind of empty, especially the mannequins. They could have put something on them.
Yeah, and then all the smaller rooms and size are just repeats of each other.
Yeah, yeah, they are. I mean, it looks like a good home base and stuff, but for a pretty build or whatever, it could have used a lot more decorations, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing too bad about it, but yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. Let's move on to the next one. This one was from Blood Raven, and it looks some sort of, I wish it was a bit zoomed out, just so we could have seen, like, if it was supposed to be just this.
Yeah, it's only a small amount.
Yeah. It's like a kind of rundown tower, maybe? I'm not sure. But
Yeah.
as you can see, the bricks are like not
Yeah, it
complete.
feels like the start of. It feels like it could do with some more. It starts off well, but it needs some more to it, I think.
Yeah, it's a good start, but
Even considering its ruins.
yeah, definitely.
I wish the stairs were like a bit more curvy instead of just straight lines, like kind of straight lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We see some later that are like spirally and stuff.
Yeah.
They look pretty cool, but this one's just kind of zigzaggy, kind of just thrown down in a sort of way. I mean, it looks okay.
Yeah, it looks like the start of something that could be really good.
Yeah. Yeah, if he worked on this a bit more, if maybe finished it, it would be a really nice build, but just like this, not too fancy. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Up next, we've got Alan Plays Terraria. And this one is interesting, let's just put it that way. Molten Legion for the win.
Well, that's I guess he's referencing the Molten Legion from the dungeon.
Maybe. I don't know, maybe his little clan. Or,
yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I'm not sure, I'm not 100% sure.
But there's a lot of different things scattered around, like endgame 1.3 references. You can see the pillars.
Yeah.
Which are quite good, but
I like
a
the
bit off.
I like it a little bit. I like the beam and stuff like that.
Yeah, the beam and laser from the ship's good, but the actual ship itself.
The beam is only good in my eyes because it's a picture. It wouldn't look good on a server though.
Yeah, on a server it wouldn't look that good. I remember in the last competition when we did spaceships, it was like you could see it was like sucking a building up with like the stuff floating off it.
Yeah.
That wouldn't look kind of cool. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
kind of just messy.
Cute dungeon on the bottom left.
Yeah.
That's my favourite part.
It's like he had a bunch of different ideas and just threw them into one picture, which is fine, but it just, I don't know, it doesn't all go together, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, next one, we've got...
Oh god.
We've got a penguin. This is from...
Pedguin.
This is from Chiba, and what a cute little penguin, right?
Yeah, it's cute.
So he's stuck with the theme, he used 1.3 blocks and stuff. The hay isn't 1.3 though, but I mean, I guess you can get a sickle now.
I mean, it's like, the theme was 1.3 blocks, but you weren't limited to 1.3 blocks, you can use other pens.
Yeah.
Blocks.
I mean...
It's not done brilliantly, to be honest.
Yeah. Maybe a better beak and maybe a better feet, I don't know, maybe just a bit more to it, maybe an igloo next to it, I don't know.
Yeah.
And the stomach could be more than just a kind of straight line downwards.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. It's just a straight line.
Yeah.
But yeah, a cute penguin. Next. Oh, this one was interesting, but...
This one, he's just by K Gonzo.
Oh, K Gonzo, yes.
Mirror image.
Yeah.
Two very empty things. That's the main problem with this, is that they're very empty.
Definitely, yeah.
There's no detail really except for the mirroring idea. But...
Yeah. Just very, very empty. I mean, the idea was very good, but I guess when he realised he couldn't do upside down furniture, he was just like, oh, okay.
Maybe. That's right.
He was just like, oh, how am I going to put chairs upside down? Screw it. And then he just gave up.
Yeah,
but,
it looks like just needs lots of stuff placed inside it.
Yeah, it's just very empty. And look at that, the pillar's been like hammered a bit or whatever.
God.
You're normally the one to nitpick at stuff like that.
Well, that could be part of the thing. Intentional.
Maybe, yeah. Alright.
Hopefully it is intentional.
Alright, let's move on to the next one. This one was okay, I kinda like this one.
Yeah, all by awesome CJ889.
Yep.
And it's quite good. I really like the islands on the top left.
Yeah, that one.
Building on that.
That's probably the best part about this thing. It's kind of nice. I like the. It's like
really
a mini. Yeah, like a mini little castle sort of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not so fond of the UFO sort of crashed thing down here.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I mean, it just doesn't really fit, in my opinion.
Yeah, the marble house isn't too well made.
Well, I mean, at least this isn't like square, so...
Yeah, the shaping's good, but it's quite empty. It's not bad, it's pretty good.
It feels kind of randomly placed as well.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
Boring torches, though. Like, I don't think you need that many, like, torches.
Yeah.
Like that. I think other light sources
the lighting for his castle looks a lot better than that, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the biggest thing is that the things don't fit together too well.
Yeah.
Things.
The fountains just float in.
Yeah. There's some good parts of this.
Yeah. Oh well, next one. Up next we've got Anubis Merc. This one was interesting. I don't know.
There's a spaceship
Yeah.
kind of invading. The lasers are cool, especially with the Martian lanterns.
Yeah, they look super cool. But
those two houses, pretty odd. They're alright, but
yeah.
It's not even perfectly mirrored. The what's it called, the furniture isn't like in the middle on the white one.
Yeah.
The UFO's super empty, and it's just got a monolith thrown on the top as well.
Yeah.
Could have probably made that a lot better.
Yeah.
And the floor's just astroturf or whatever, asphalt or whatever. Yeah, not much to say about it. It's too empty, I guess.
It's pretty good.
It's okay. Yeah, the best part is the lasers. It's kind of cool, and that's about it. Up next, we've got the Bam Bam Builder.
It's another spaceship.
Another spaceship.
I like the turret at the top shooting off projectiles. It's quite good.
Also got some mannequins around, looking pretty.
Again, with a lot of these builds, it's just one type of wall and it's quite empty inside.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing people tend to do, is just use one type of wall.
And make squares.
Yeah.
Or squarish kind of shapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't that squarey.
This isn't that square though.
I like the pods beneath the main ship. They kind of like fly off. You know, like I mean that's what they're supposed to.
I feel like they look a bit off from the.
Yeah, because they're kind of hanging off.
Yeah.
I like the idea of them, but they should be more like inside, ready to.
Yeah.
Like in a hangar.
It's a good idea, but.
Yeah,
could have been done a bit better.
They do look good, those little small ones, though.
Yeah. You can see that one that's flew off. The box have been actuated, etc., etc.
Yeah.
To make it look like it's came off. It looks okay, but meh. Maybe the overall spaceship just a bit better, just bigger and better. Oh well. Next one we've got 25 MC Dan 25, and this one's interesting.
It looks good, but it's a bit messy.
Yeah.
Very messy. It's hard to tell really what it is or what's going on.
Yeah, it's just a big.
Like visually, it looks appealing, but it seems random. Like there's no theme to it.
Yeah, it's kind of just big blocks thrown into
like a tower.
Yeah. I feel it's like using all the new blocks and just trying to mash them together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, it's a cool tower kind of thing, but.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, he's used a lot of cool blocks and stuff, but that's about it. I mean, that's what he was trying to do, use a bunch of cool blocks. That's about it, right?
Yeah.
There's not much we can really say about it. I don't know.
Yeah, I do actually quite like this one quite a lot, to be honest.
It is nice.
Well, one of my more favourite ones, to be honest. It's just, it's quite mismatched.
Yeah. Some people in chat like it, some people don't like it. I mean, I guess you just have to like kind of look at it and just, I don't know. I guess some people like it and some people don't. I'm not sure.
That's the thing with a lot of these, isn't it?
Yeah, it's what you like see it as. I don't know.
Should we go on?
Yeah, we won't spend too much on them. Oh, I like this one. This one's by Wilson, and this one's really cool. I like it. It's used the
one of the top rated ones.
Yeah. I really like this one. Just the use of the
it's
the jungle trees.
Very well detailed.
I like the little Aztec temple. I like the ooze coming off the swamp. I like it. I like this one.
The map. You see the map.
Yeah, the map is cool, but the area under it is kind of.
Yeah, it's like on scaffolding, and then it's.
Yeah, the scaffolding isn't that good. Could be a bit better.
Yeah. Could have thrown like a, I don't know, sawmill down there rather than just random tables or something. I don't know.
The spaceships look really hostile though. Like, they look really like they are coming.
Seems a bit Yeah, it seems a bit weird to me. It seems like they're kind of like invading or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the spaceships. I was saying that, like, they look completely like they don't look like they fit, but then again they're spaceships, they're not supposed to fit, right? That's what you guys are saying.
Like they're landing inside the jungles and invading.
Yeah. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. It's just trying to use some of the new blocks, and like that was the theme of it really. Use new blocks, use 1.3 features, and considering the 1.3 features was like this new like space sort of stuff. I mean, it fits. It does the job. Oh. Alright, yeah, should we just move on to the next one unless you guys have anything to say?
Okay, by the way, no, we skip the next one, don't we?
Okay.
Oh yeah, you guys skip that. So 12. Alright, this one's from Meta Knight. This one's really cool. When I first looked at this one, I was like, damn, that heart and stuff like that, and I had to realise it was like the boss trophy or something. I don't know, I really like this one.
It's supposed to be the Moon Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's hit or miss. Like it's kind of
more
cool.
miss.
Like, yeah, I can imagine for someone like no, it'd definitely be more of a miss because it looks kind of weird.
Yeah.
But the idea of it's really cool.
Yeah, the idea is cool. You can tell what it is, right? So it does the job, but at the same time, it's really messy.
Well, you can tell what it is just because the heart.
Yeah.
I don't think I would otherwise.
Pixel art.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you really wanted to use these. What are these blocks called? Are all around his hands and stuff. Yeah, Luminite. Yeah, I think you really wanted to use them.
I think that the block choice does work.
It does. I don't know. It's just messy. That's about it. But then again, most pixel art is.
That's the problem with pixel art. It's hard to really do proportions and stuff.
Yeah, and it just needs to be a bit more balanced because like his arms aren't the same size, his face is tilted to one side.
Exactly.
The marble doesn't look quite fitting.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. Shall we move on to the next one?
Okay. 13 by Sir Rainbow's Rambo's the Third.
Way too squarish.
Yeah, it's just a square right in the center as like a spaceship. It just kind of looks a bit dodgy. The boosters look okay.
Some parts are good. Like the tail, the fins, yeah, the boosters, the front, but they haven't been combined together very well. And the insides, again, empty.
Yeah.
Like these areas should be a bit different. It looks a bit weird when there's like 4 same kind of boosters next to each other like that. Like,
yeah.
I don't think that's too important, to be honest.
No, it's not. It's important details. Come on. Like, if the shape was a bit better and the boosters were a bit different sizes and different shapes and stuff and on different heights, it would look really cool.
Sure. Everyone's complaining in chat that we keep saying yeah.
Well,
which is true.
I don't know. I mean, this one. It's a bit square. I mean, it's hard to disagree with that. Let's be honest. I gotta kind of say yeah to that, right?
I think
Alright, let's move on to the next one, shall we?
Okay. Another spaceship. Got a lot of spaceships this time.
This one's super, like, I think you should have made it bigger.
I'm not sure. I don't think size is that important.
No, I meant the print screen. He's only got like half of it.
Yeah. Good. We need to see the whole thing.
Because does it just end here, or does it keep going, or is it bigger?
That's not important.
That's not important? That's pretty important, I think. Like,
it's not that important.
Okay. Well.
I'm pretty sure there's not much else.
Alright.
Like some magnificent build that's been cut off.
I mean, if there was something else, I'm pretty sure he would have kept sure that he gets the rest of the
if it was important.
Parts
also. I guess.
Indeed.
And nothing too special, really.
No, no. It's kind of just these square bits on the left and right are way too big. Like, it's not proportioned very well, in my opinion.
Also, the roof looks a bit weird with the yellow line, white line going through it.
It's kind of cool, but it doesn't really match, doesn't really fit in with the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Let's just move on to the next one. Won't spend too much time. Holy crap, this one's huge.
It's probably the biggest one.
Yeah.
And normally, sometimes people make things truly big, which are just too big, but I think this is fine. The size works with this one. It's kind of more like a cathedral kind of church.
Yeah, you can't make a epic cathedral without making it big.
Yeah. As it works, the big area in the middle is done well with the windows on the pillars.
Yeah, it has some atmosphere there, indeed.
Yeah.
But the library is just a bit silly with just like bookcases.
Yeah, the bit on the right is just bookcases and then paintings. It feels like they're just placing it for the sake of placing it.
Yeah.
But then there's the fountain on the far right. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. But the building itself, it feels really dark, empty, bland. Like.
That also creates the atmosphere for it when it's like big and dark.
I think it works with the atmosphere.
What about all the cultists in the attic?
I'm not sure what that's all about.
I think they could have been placed around to like give it a bit of life, like place them in the book.
Perhaps they are meant to be actual mannequins, storage for the clothes.
Maybe, yeah. I thought they're supposed to be people. But I mean, that's what you usually use mannequins for. Yeah, let's just move on to the next one. Kind of open, planned, in my opinion. Could have done something with the books and the paintings, just made it a bit more lively. I don't know. But yeah, nothing too much.
Yeah. God, just doing it on purpose now.
Alright, this one was from J Kits 16.
Yeah, it is.
And this one's interesting. The Shrine of the Devs.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a good point. The pillars do look really good. That's a good point.
I'm not too sure about the pillars because they're a different kind of colour.
I think they fit well with the
I think
marble.
yeah.
I think they should be painted though.
They could be painted indeed, but
I think
that's
they
what
fit
really
more
fits
than
me off them.
They fit
I'm
more
not
than
sure
the
what they would
space.
like on white or as white. The window is good.
Yeah. I feel like you should have used some of the other armors rather than all these solar ones.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure about the point of those. But I think it works well as like a dev armor shrine kind of thing. The window is really good.
Yeah.
And they did use the paintings and mannequins properly.
Yeah. It's got good lighting and stuff. Looks kind of cool. I wish it was zoomed out a bit more so we could see the just to see what the outside of this building looks like, because we can't tell if it's like underground or in the sky a million feet or anything.
It looks like there's somewhere to go down below.
Judges are too picky. Well, these ones we're judging right now aren't the winners, so we have to give a reason why they're not the winners.
There's still most of the builds though. We are being quite picky, to be honest.
We are being picky, but I feel like we have to give a reason why they've not won.
We could be much more negative if we wanted.
Yeah, to be honest, we could, but we could be a bit more kind of about it as well.
Yeah. I mean, it is good. I like this one. It's one of the better ones that we've had, but it's not a winner, and that's just.
Well, like we want to explain what we think. What is bad about it and what can be improved. So
yeah, I mean it is good. Maybe we should say it's good points.
Yeah, most of these builds are good to an extent.
Yeah, I like it. I like how he's put the trophy in an item case because it wouldn't be centered if he didn't do that, right?
This one is one of the better builds.
Yeah, I like it. It's like a shrine to the devs. It's like saying thank you for 1.3. I like it, except there wasn't an even amount of armor, so they had to put the solar one in the top right. Right? I think so.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next one. I like this one overall.
This is another pixel art. Who's this one by?
Festus.
Oh, right. So this is minecart, a character in a minecart, pixel art, and it's done well.
It's super cute. Yeah. I like the little rune hat. I like the... Is it supposed to be the mechanical cart with the is that what the lava is supposed to symbolize? Like it's...
Oh, that's a good point actually. I wasn't sure what the lava was about exactly. It probably is. But then the mechanical one is metal.
Yes, yeah, it is.
I think it's mainly just to look cool. I would imagine.
I suppose, maybe. I mean, it does make it look... Maybe it was for lighting. Maybe he thought it was too dark without it.
I do like the fact that he has used a lot of different blocks to give it different textures in areas, because most pixel art pictures seem to not like use
I disagree though. I prefer it when they use it, because you have to be really good with textures, because...
No, that is true, but...
Some of the textures work well here, but others, like the sandstone brick and the hat, that's kind of a bit weird. And the stone blocks. And
I think the sandstone bricks, though, fit together well with the other brick used on the hat itself, just the curve bricks.
Oh, someone in our chat said 1.3 block theme. There isn't that many 1.3 blocks.
That's another good point.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
Maybe it's supposed to be the mechanical cart. I guess that was what he was going for, but he should have used...
Perhaps he thought he was trying to make pixel art of a 1.3 item.
Yeah, and that's the only thing that can be seen as 1.3, the cart. And even then it looks like a wooden cart, right?
A wooden cart is 1.3.
Oh yeah, technically it's 1.3. I guess that's right. But yeah. It's not... It's nothing... It's cool, okay? It's cute. That's about it.
It's cute.
Let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the next one.
This is by... Oh god.
Faragawuda. Thank you very much for the submission. And
sorry for pronouncing it badly. Another spaceship again.
Way too much glass walls.
Yeah.
Them very heavily.
Glass walls are good for a spaceship, but not this many.
It's better than just having blank one type of wall though.
That
like some of the other buildings.
That is true, but...
I don't think brick really suits a spaceship either, especially with these bricks around the edges.
It's more that it's one thick and not really sloped everywhere.
Yeah. And the rooms are all empty, like this one up the top, empty, this one on the top right, empty, the one at the bottom, empty. I don't know, could have filled them up with anything. Chests.
Yeah, that's what we'll do to improve this build.
I like how the cyborg's driving. He knows what to...
Cockpit kind of room is good.
He's got a little teleport to get down. And there's good bits, but there's a lot of bad bits too. Even throwing like some paintings up could have been cool.
I'm not sure if paintings would be the best thing, but yeah, different things.
Alright, we'll move to the next one.
This is more of a server for you to get items.
Yeah.
Like a chest kind of room.
Yeah, this one's from Mars. And, yeah.
Very organised and neat.
Yeah.
As you'd expect for a chest room. It looks good.
Yeah, it
does
neat.
look good.
The obsidian chests, the pillars. Just the marble layout. I would have loved it to be zoomed out more so we could have seen the layout of the building if that was important at all. Just to see more of it.
Yeah, the same with some of the other ones. They don't know what's outside.
Yeah, because the outside of it could be like really ugly for all we know. It could just be a massive...
Considering what's the purpose of this room, I don't think the outside matters.
Yeah.
I mean...
Not too much. No.
I guess. Yeah, we'll move on to the next one. This one's kind of straightforward. Oh, this one was kind of highly rated.
This is one of Noah's favourite builds.
Yeah.
I think it's really cute. I like the
I do like it, but maybe not to the extent that Noah does. The
Sure.
outside, yeah, it works well with the atmosphere of the blood moon and everything, but inside, again, it's just a normal house kind of build.
Yeah. He probably waited for a blood moon just to take this picture, I assume. It's got a little, I don't know, blood moony vibe to it.
Yeah, it works really well with the blood moon.
Because the background's all red. If you had the moon in the background, that would have been really cool. I don't know. As a print screen, this looks really cool. The crimson looks really cool with the dripper. I don't know. It looks nice. It looks really nice.
It's quite cute.
Yeah. Kind of basic. Could have used some paintings. Could have used a bit here and there. Just kind of small, really. Maybe
Sure.
if you put down like more, like a big garden of
Do you
sorts.
say who this is by the way?
It's by the Skrillex.
Yep.
The Skrillex, guys.
The Skrillex.
The Skrillex. So thank you very much for entering the competition, Skrillex. See you next time. We'll move on to the next one then, shall we?
This one's by Zentron.
Zentron.
Little UFO kind of things. Those platforms as well, which you can kind of see are meant to be like UFOs in the distance, kind of.
Yeah.
I think that works quite well.
they do.
It works kind of well as a picture, but not on a server.
Yeah, yeah. If we were to put this somewhere, it wouldn't really work. People would be trying to jump on them. Some of the spaceships are okay. He doesn't really stick with a theme though. He kind of just every spaceship is different, you know. I don't really like that.
They're quite cute for the most part, but then on the ground, the house seems a bit. The house is alright. And then there's a Gould squirrel cage and target dummies and campfires.
Yeah.
I guess it's just from a playthrough world or whatever. It doesn't matter either way, to be honest.
Yeah. A lot of this isn't centered either. Like the spaceship on the left isn't centered. The building isn't centered. The monolith's just like sloping to one side. The portals look good. I mean, he used portals to make them light up
good
and
use of the
stuff.
portals.
But no, it's not. It doesn't look too fancy. Yeah, well. We'll move on to the next one. That one was from Zentron.
This one's from Fraus.
Fraus. I like this one.
One of my more favourite ones.
Yeah, this is cool. Kind
Yeah,
of.
see with the staircases is done really well.
The
Oh, yeah.
cloud could have something more in it.
I think it's more the fact that the cloud is quite big.
Yeah.
At the bottom it looks good, but it's quite fat. But I like the cloud a lot anyway.
Yeah, I was saying it would have been better if you put water buckets and like made it like flow off the edges. Maybe done some clouds just like detached in a way, like the floating islands are sometimes like. I think that would have been pretty cool, or even the rain clouds, you know. Yeah, it looks nice. The whole thing as a whole looks really good when you look at it.
The structure's really good. Yeah, I think it's one of my favourite ones.
The fountain looks good, except it's not like pouring out water from the top or anything like that.
Yeah, it looks like there should be water there, but it's not. I'm not sure what that's all about.
I'm not sure either. Maybe I don't know. Done goofed. Even at the top, the fountain part at the top, it's not. It looks like it should be flowing, but it's not flowing, you know?
Well, that's sometimes just a visual.
Yeah, so I think
right.
should have tried to make it. I don't know, maybe that wasn't his fault. But yeah, I do like it. I don't really like the sign on the top. Some valuable information on that sign. But yeah, as an... Say again.
The pillars with the gravestones look pretty good.
Yeah.
Mainly because the gravestones look good. And, well, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Alright, shall we move on from this one?
You're reading the silence. Okay.
As a whole, this one looks good, I think.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it didn't win, though.
Number 23 by EVMC.
EVMC. This one is interesting.
The best part of this one is the fence at the bottom left.
Yeah, I really like that.
Then
Especially with the sign.
all the stuff in the sky feel a bit off from
It
this.
seems a bit random and nothing special.
Yeah.
The floating island, floating houses.
Yeah, with the chimney that could have been dyed.
Yeah, the chimneys on there as well seem really out of place.
Yeah.
fence is really good.
Thanks, brothers.
And in general, I like the ground. The spaceship that's landed on the ground. It's a bit weird, but I still like it.
Yeah.
Do you really like it?
Yeah, I do.
Sure.
It's pretty cool, but it's the biggest thing about it is that there's no walls behind those flames. I think that would go a long way, just putting walls behind those flames. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true.
Alright, we'll move on to the next one.
I think we're skipping that one. Yeah.
Oh, right. I was looking at this
Yeah.
one then. I was looking at Ashes and being like, we're skipping Ashes?
Yeah, this is by Ash Pikachu, famous builder from our competitions.
Super famous. He's entered every single competition. Which one's this now? Like the 6th or the 7th?
This is number 6.
This is the 6th competition and Ash has entered every single one.
And
As you can tell, he's
you have to give it to
absolutely brilliant.
Ash. He does get better each time.
Yeah, he does. His first build wasn't that great. This one's
He does.
getting better and better. Stop laughing at Ash, alright?
It's true.
Don't laugh at him.
Okay, I won't laugh. Sorry.
You can tell this one's the Druid Containment Unit. This one's the Moon Lord, right? No, this one's
Yeah,
the
it's the Druid Containment Unit and the Cosmic Khaki UFO mount.
yeah. They look good. I like it, but unfortunately, no dice. He's getting better, alright. He's getting better.
I don't like the 2 pixel art things, but the square house looks surprisingly good for a square house.
Alright, 10 out of 10 square house. Noel said it himself. It's beautiful. Alright, let's move on to the next one, alright?
Another highly rated build.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
this one was pretty good.
Oh no, we were meant to skip this one, weren't we?
Oh, you're not on 27?
Yeah, 27. Sorry.
Alright. Alpha Erasia.
Yeah.
This one's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a cool one. Nothing too special again,
No.
but nothing too bad about this one either.
There's a lot of
It's
signs.
A little empty. The shape could be a bit better. And the colours green and purple and orange don't really match too well.
On the granite part, it could have some other walls too than just.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying about it being a bit empty. But
Yeah.
it's still pretty good, to be honest.
It's
It works
pretty
quite
good,
well.
yeah. The top of it looks completely different from the bottom of it though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like how it's a sudden change, to be honest.
Mm.
The roof's quite
What
good.
walls are you using at the top for the just the basic? one?
Meteorite.
Oh, meteorite walls. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's kind of it's cool, but yeah, nothing much. Not too crazy. All right, let's move on to the next one.
and this is the last one for the top 3. This guy entered to fight with 5 builds,
Yeah, this guy entered with 5 builds. Mr. JC.
which is probably a mistake to enter so many builds. It would be better to just focus on one build, make that one build really good, because all of these ones are quite similar.
Yeah, his 3 builds aren't anything special either. It's just,
All different types of houses of different styles, really.
yeah, there's just 3 mediocre builds when he could have just spent
Yeah.
all his work on like one of them to make them really, really good.
Yeah, there's some good stuff scattered throughout the builds. Good
Yeah.
fountain in the marble house.
Yeah, they're okay.
There's nothing too bad about these, honestly, but again, you need to focus all into one build, I'd say.
Yeah.
I think it's the same with a lot of builds, just focus on a small space. Just keep trying to make improvements where you can see it in a small space, and try not to expand outwards.
Yeah. Alright. We won't judge this one too much. There's 3 different ones to judge. Or 5. 5 different ones to judge. But we'll just say.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I do like almost all of these, really. Of the whole entries.
Yeah.
We're just going through what we think could be improved.
Yeah. Alright, let's move on to the top 3, shall we?
Okie dokie.
The moment we've all been waiting for. So,
Third.
third.
number 26
was
which
by Forgot Burrito, is that his name?
There's Forgotten Burrito with a 3N instead of N for Forgotten.
Oh, right, Forgotten Burrito. Alright, this is from Forgotten Burrito. This is third. He didn't win, but he came very close. The spaceship is a lot better than the other spaceships we saw. We did get a lot of spaceships entered, and this one looks kind of cool. I really, really like the beam that comes down into the crystal kind of looking pool. He's even got some fireflies. Wow, so cool.
Yeah, the pool at the bottom is really good. The crystal shards and crystal blocks.
Yeah, it looks great.
The best part is the beam.
Yeah, and he's even got a hoik system to like hoik him up really fast.
Yeah, so it's like you're getting sucked up by a beam.
Yeah, super cool.
It looks
really
much
like
better at night than day, so as a server build, it would be kind of annoying to be here during day, or if the server is
Yeah, well,
always
it's
on
not
day,
like
then...
people know that the server's on day all the time, but that's not something we're really judging it about. But
Yeah, I mean, you could of course just make it in a cave or something, and
Yeah.
I guess then you could always have it like night stuff. I don't know how good it would look then.
The spaceship itself, it has a lot of stuff in it. It's kind of cramped, but at the same
maybe
time,
a little bit too much. But
yeah. I mean, looking at the other spaceships we saw before, they were empty, completely empty. So this one being like full of stuff, I think, it looks better than being empty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. Much better to. I mean, having things cramped. It's not bad that it's this crowded. He's done it quite well, but it does get a bit repetitive. He's just done the same kind of furniture in the same position all over.
Yeah.
It's not that bad to do that, but it could be a bit better if you're trying to make it less symmetrical and try to do different things. But it does look really good.
Shall we move on to our 2?
Okie dokie.
So, second place. Noel loved this one as well, I think. It's okay. It's like a massive fountain.
Number 11.
This is by Mario. The Mario. The Mario. And yeah, it looks good from far away, I suppose.
The bushes are really good.
Yeah.
You can see those hedge bushes in pots. That's really good.
Yeah, the hedges look nice.
The walls are done well. It does seem a little bit messy. That's the biggest thing I'd say about it. But
it would be hard to make something like this that doesn't look messy though. Like the style, just so that it will look kind of messy.
Yeah, it does look a bit messy in places, but it does look overall okay. I think the hedges save it quite a lot.
I don't think it looks too messy, to be honest. Once you look at it part by part, it does work well.
Yeah. We'll move on to the next one. And the next one is the winner, the person that's going to get a plushie of their choice. So let's have a look at this one then. Bada boom!
Which one's this?
This one is the one by Arpratium. Arpratium. So congratulations. This one looks fantastic. I really, really like this one. The sword in the rock with the little crest and everything. I don't know. It just looks super cool.
Lots of good details, and as a whole, it works. Everything combines and fits really well together.
It's really, really, really surprising that the Blue Dynasty goes really well with the marble. It really does look really good. Like, it's really surprising how well those look good together. It's really bright. It's flying.
It's a good theme.
My main thing I don't like about this is just that the platforms don't go straight into the rooms.
Yeah, I think it
would be better.
That's more it'd be hard to fix that, to be honest. But
yeah,
I don't think it's a big issue. It's a tiny issue, really.
It's my main issue with this.
Yeah, and that's a
otherwise
small
it's really
issue.
Cool. Yeah. Still relatively small, yeah.
Lots of creative, different bits thrown in here, like the at the top of the teleporter, it kind of gives a little 3D effect with the walls and the marble. Quite hard to see unless if you look at it.
Yeah, I really like this one.
Really good structure, layout, design, details, everything. Everything works really well.
I like the door at the top as well with the teleporter. looks really good. Leading, like it would lead somewhere else and stuff. Chat is going crazy right now.
People really like the spaceship.
Yeah, people really like the spaceship.
Oh my god, people have no taste.
God, don't let no start speaking about stuff. Seriously.
But that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. We had 3 judges. We all have our own opinions.
Yeah.
Noel doesn't like the spaceship that much, but I really like the spaceship. Baya likes other things. Like this is the point of having different judges and stuff, because everyone has different tastes. Chat has a different taste to what other people might have.
People in different chat are saying different things.
Yeah.
God. But yeah.
But yeah, this one was the winner. we judged them all. We gave points.
Deserving.
Yeah,
this one won by over 12 points, which is a lot of points. So.
Yeah, we gave all of the builds, the top builds, points, and this is how we do the system. So it was very fair on what was crowned victor. I know chat might have their own opinion, but yeah, this one was the winner.
Congratulations to everyone, and honestly, it is. Thank you for the entries. They are good,
yeah,
and we're gonna use a lot of them on our server.
Yeah.
Even if we've criticised them a lot, we'll still use a lot of them on the server. We do like them and appreciate them a lot.
Yeah, they were very good. And in the next competition, we're gonna be giving away 3 prizes as well. So there'll be it'll be pretty hard competition. That's why it's gonna be going on for 2 weeks as well. But T-Edit's fixed now. Some of you were saying, oh, these builds, they're not as good as they were last time. That's because T-Edit was broken the whole of this week. So every single build you're looking at was probably done without T-Edit or any like outside source of kind of throwing them together, you know. They just went in game and they made them brick by brick. So next competition we'll have T-Edit, people making them in game as well, and just a bunch of like things to help in general. Because you can tell in a lot of these builds that some people just made them in their world just by going around mining stuff and just generally doing it that way. But yeah, all of these builds were fantastic. Thank you, Baya and Noel, for helping us judge and all that good stuff. Thank you guys for coming.
And we're gonna start a new competition today.
When's the thread going up?
We do it at the end of the stream.
Alright, sir. So if you're still here at the end of the stream,
the next competition, which will be to make a race. So this one will be more about design than just pure looks. This one will have design as well. Someone in chat says Ash Pikachu should have won. I agree. It's proper top notch. But yeah. Thank you guys for joining us. I'll see you guys later. Alright? See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Alright, there you go, guys. That was Noel and Baya, 2 of the